Kia ora, I'm Stu, and today we'll take you on a quick row house tour and a quick look around the garden. This here's one of our favourite crops, wasabi. If anyone's ever had fresh fish with a wee bit of soya sauce and fresh wasabi rhizome grated into it, beautiful. But this is our wasabi, it's growing well. This next plant's pretty cool. We call it the snake plant, but I think its true name is horse's tail. It's actually a noxious weed, but it's a really cool plant. Check this out. It grows like a snake. Pretty cool. A friend of ours came over recently and gave us some peanut plants. We're trying to grow peanuts this year. Apparently they grow up and then their flowers go down and back into the soil and produce peanuts. So I'll keep you posted on this, but this is what peanut plants look like. How's everyone's spuds going, or new potatoes for Christmas? I'm going to have a bit of a dig around down here and see if we've got some new potatoes for Christmas. Fingers crossed. You never know until you start digging, but let's have a look. Good looking spuds, but the proof's in the pudding. Let's have a look down here and see what we got. Oh, hoping they're bigger than that. Yep, I think they're going to be ready for Christmas. They're a good looking spud. Okay, we're in the garlic patch now. The garlic's starting to yellow off a wee bit. It's a perfectly natural thing. You can see in the garlic that the leaves are quite yellow. All it is it's the energy of the plant going back down into the bulb. If the centre of the plant's still green and growing well, just leave it. There's no point in harvesting or anything, but that's a good sign that it's yellowing off. Okay, and this plant here that I'm going to talk about now is one of my favourite of all time. It's a permacultural dream. This is comfrey. It's a very ancient plant. My ancestors used to use this back many years ago when they were at war and they were out there with their swords chopping at each other and they'd break bones and stuff. So I'd pick the leaves of it and make poultices that healed bones. And they used to call it bone knit, which is a very one. But what we're going to do with it today is we're just going to take it and we're going to chop it. And we're going to throw it in our fertiliser drum and make a really top grade liquid fertiliser from it. This is a rip of a plant. If you're ever getting comfrey, make sure you get a sterilised variety. This is non-sterile and it will spread everywhere, which is good. I enjoy that, but some people don't. The next thing we do is just chuck it in a drum and let it break down. This comes with a warning. It has a pungent smell. It smells like a blocked sewer pipe, so probably not for everyone in town, but it is a top grade fertiliser. One more thing we add to this is some sticky weed. I'll show you a handful of sticky weed that we're going to chuck in here. So this is our sticky weed, or bitty bit as it's known. This plant is just absolutely packed with nutrients. And again, all you're doing is just pulling up a clump of it and chucking it in the bin. Can't beat good sticky weed, eh? I'm a big fan of broad beans. This is my broad beans. They're just starting to come in. Look at this in here, beautiful broad beans. We're gonna have a shit ton of them, so we'll make up some bean pesto and things like that. But what's nice is just to eat them fresh in the garden. Whoop. Look at that. Anyway, hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope you have feast on your own veggies and new potatoes from your garden. All the best and be safe.